Hello guys, and on today's adventure we're going to be
finding the best Cuban in the Tampa Bay area.
Right. We've narrowed it down to 6 different locations that we feel are the best, and then out of those 6 we're going to give you guys the best Cuban in the area that we feel. We're
going to rank every individual one, and then at the end we'll tell you what we think as a group is the best, and probably individually what is best.
Yes.
Our first location though is Havana Dreamers Cafe.
Yes, me and John just did this, and they actually really have a really good Cuban. So, and I think it is in the top 6. So.
And the reason we're doing this is because we have a repertoire with the Grub Girls, and they had asked us what the best Cuban in Tampa is.
Yep.
So today is our mission to find that out for them and let them know.
Yep.
So Grub Girls, when you see this, you'll know what the best Cuban is.
So they did a Cuban, and they did Miami Cubans, and the Miami Cubans aren't as good as Tampa.
We're doing,
in my opinion.
For this location, they have the option of a Miami and a Tampa.
And we
are doing a Tampa Cuban.
Right.
Which I believe the difference is what? Salami and
that's it.
That's it?
No, salami. Yep. That's it.
So they didn't cut it in 3 like we wanted.
Okay.
Because this is gonna.
This is it drips down your arm.
Alright, so I'm
The
gonna
juice of the pork is great.
Jesus.
Here, guys,
Just here. Grab. I'm not worried about it, John. Just give me a piece.
It's kind of hot.
It's not hot at all.
Middle or end?
I don't care.
There you go. It's really hot.
Oh wow.
All
Look
right.
at that, guys.
It's good. These are great.
That looks
Cubans.
fantastic.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Just like I remember. That pork on this sandwich is phenomenal. I honestly think this is the best pork of all those sandwiches you're going to get today.
Now this is Josh's first time here.
First time here for a Cuban.
For a Cuban, yes.
So what's your opinion thus far?
Oh, I like how crisp and buttery the bun is, or the bread.
Mm-hmm.
The pork
Excellent.
and the, I believe, ham.
Mm-hmm.
Very well seasoned.
It's amazing.
You can taste them. It's like, okay. For those of you who do it the southern style, you would put mustard on it like ribs when you barbecue them, right? You don't really taste it when you cook it. That's how this is. I get a very faint little bit of mustard, which is what I want. There's a pickle there.
Yeah.
And the cheese is perfectly melted. I mean, it's melted all throughout. But you're right, that meat is
unbelievable.
Is there cheese on it, guys? I don't think there's cheese on it.
Yeah, that's
Yours.
Yeah, it's on the bottom. I see it. What I like about this is you can the flavors. You can they don't like get lost to each other. Like you can tell all the different flavors. At least I can.
I got we stopped at the store before we came here. We got an Arizona lemon iced tea. My favorite Arizona tea.
It's pretty good.
These are phenomenal. That Cuban's up there.
That's gonna be a tough one to beat.
Because of the pork. The pork does it for that Cuban.
Yeah. What would you
Rate it.
rank it? Rate it.
Me? A solid 4.
4.
I rated it a 4.5.
It's really a good sandwich. I don't blame, it's an excellent sandwich.
Everything complemented each other really well.
Yeah.
I don't know, that might even be close to like For me, like a perfect Cuban.
That pork is really good.
That's
I
excellent.
love the pork. I'm not a pork guy, and I like the pork in that.
Yeah.
It's what makes that Cuban.
Yeah. I don't know what they do to that pork, but
It's good.
it's spot on.
Seasoned.
It's mojo. You taste the mojo in it.
Yeah.
And it's a real mojo. You know, they know what they're doing when they're making it. They use the sour orange. They use, you know,
It's good.
the oregano, and it's good. Quality ingredients. It's a phenomenal Cuban. Can't say enough about it.
I wish I knew they had coffee con leche. I would have got some when I was in there.
Oh yeah, it's a Cuban store. They're known for their coffee con leche. I've had it there. It's good.
I haven't had it.
All right.
All right, guys. So we're gonna head to the next location. We'll hit you back up when we get there.
It's gonna be Peepo's. Hey guys, we're back. We're at our second and third locations. We went to Peepo's, which has a pretty good Cuban sandwich. Like I said, these are the top 6 that we think. And now we're here at La Teresita, which has another pretty good sandwich here too. So,
Hold on.
Which one are we doing first?
We're going to do Peepo's first.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they didn't cut it in thirds. I could be wrong.
You heard me ask.
Yeah, it looks like they did.
They did?
Cut it sideways though.
That's fine.
I don't know. That's how a lot of people do it.
So what is your guys' opinion? What is the best Cuban you guys have ever had?
Let us know down in
In the comments below.
the comments. Now, if you want to see a actual review on Havana Dreamers, we'll leave that up here or up here. We'll leave that video in the description below.
This is what Peepo's looks like, guys.
Yep.
So just
Totally
looking,
different.
Way different.
Just looking at it.
People puts lettuce and tomato on their sandwich, and you're not supposed to put lettuce and tomato on a Cuban. But that's still a really good Cuban.
This one has a lot more meat.
And I like that. I like more meat.
Well, it has lots more ham and salami.
Now, I will say this: the pork in this is nowhere near as flavorful as
No,
Havana Dreamers.
it's really dry. For as much stuff as liquid is in it, it's really dry. The pork is. And the cheese isn't melted.
All right, guys, we're next going to the next sandwich
From La
Teresita.
Teresita.
Now, this to me, I don't want to say it, but it's not going to be as good as the other two.
Oh no.
It's still a good Cuban though.
They didn't cut it all the way through, so.
Just break it.
Place seems pretty popular.
Place is always packed.
Can I get some help? I only have one hand.
What?
It's stuck to the paper, and I only have one hand. Pull.
Oh, they did lettuce and tomato. Oh my goodness.
I don't like lettuce and tomato Cuban. But
There's like no
Come
pork.
on.
There's like no pork on this.
all right, there we go. This one has less meat than any of the other ones.
It has a lot of salad.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Again, I hate saying this is better than Peepo's.
This one?
Better than Peepo's. This one, you can taste the ham,
Yeah.
taste the salami.
Tastes more like a BLT to me than anything.
You do get that vibe.
Like, I don't taste the pork at all. The ham is way overpowering, like the whole sandwich. There's way too much lettuce and tomato. What do you think, Josh? You like the lettuce and tomato on it. What do you think?
I think the tomato was about that thick on my sandwich.
It was like half the
So
sandwich.
I had more tomato than I did have pulled pork.
And they don't even do pulled pork. They do sliced pork. I like the pulled pork better on these.
None was really pulled pork, it's Cuban pork.
Well, Pipo's and Havana was a pulled pork. This is literally sliced. Give you a look.
What's your guys' rating?
This is a 3.
So you think that's just under Havana Dreamers?
I'll give that a 2. I think it's better than Pipo's.
Really?
Me too.
Actually, yes and no. I have my
I think it's the same as Pipo's.
think it's-
There are things about Pipo's that I liked more than this one, and vice versa. But the sandwich literally tasted like I took leftover ham at home, put it on a sandwich, put a bunch of lettuce, a big slice of tomato, and ate it.
It tastes like a BLT to me.
The only reason I knew there was pork in there,
Because it's Cuban.
because it was dry. That was the dry part of it. I'd give it a 1.
It didn't have good flavor.
No. I mean, the ham had, I think, okay flavor,
The ham was overpowering.
but it was, to me, I mean, I could be completely wrong, but to me, the star of a Cuban is the bread and the pork. No? What is it?
That's everything together.
Okay,
That's what makes
but
it Cuban.
in a dish, there are stars to it.
No.
Things that make it.
What makes a good Cuban is all the ingredients mixed together.
Okay, well, that was not a good Cuban whatsoever then.
No, because all I tasted was ham.
I think that's a good Cuban, but I've been eating at this place literally forever.
I don't know. I give this a 1. I didn't think. Oh, if everything works well together, this is a solid 1 because nothing worked well together.
Yeah, I agree.
The ham overpowered everything.
Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah, I have to agree with the ham.
You guys gotta understand though, a Cuban is not a ham sandwich.
No, that's
Okay,
exactly
and
why we're saying.
that's what we're trying to get you to understand.
The
doesn't-
understanding is that a
I
Cuban
felt
is
like-
all the ingredients. It should be.
And that's
It should
why
be a small layer of each ingredient,
Well, it
so you can
wasn't-
taste every
I
part
had
of
this
it.
much pork, that much tomato, that much ham, that much cheese.
I felt like I had a raw BLT.
Hey guys, we're on our way down to Ybor City. We're kind of full. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the last 3 sandwiches. We're going to take those home. And we're going to go ahead and eat them later on tonight. And we'll conclude our review of these sandwiches. Now, remember that I've been to all these places where they haven't. So these sandwiches they're trying it on the first time. Like, I think these 3 places, except for I think John's been to Carmine's with me, so I know he has. I'm not sure what he got though. I'm not sure if he got the Cuban there or not last time we went. But we'll be there probably in 5 to 10 minutes at the Ybor, pick up these 3 last sandwiches, and then sometime this evening, next couple hours. It's 2:30 right now on Friday, so probably 5, 6ish we'll be hungry again, and we'll go ahead and try the last 3 sandwiches, and then we'll give you guys the review of what we think's the best one and what has the best, what's the best Cuban around. So now we're going, like I said, we're hitting up now, and I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Bye.
Hey guys, we're continuing from earlier. So for Facebook people, we were recording earlier, but we got really full from the sandwiches. This is the other half, the other 3 sandwiches, the Cuban sandwiches we're trying to give Grub Girls the best 6, right? I'm ranking them.
Yep.
We got the Carmine's, we have the
King Corona.
King Corona and the Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try them, and we're going to see how they are. Go ahead and grab one.
This is the behind you.
Well, that's why I was grabbing her hell so we could. Let's go paper towel. I'm gonna grab a small corner, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I can't see myself in the video. I'm live.
Let's do those that way.
It's not gonna work.
Come on.
No, it's not. I have to go weigh a huge amount.
I see you there.
What do you think?
And what is the one? King Corona?
No.
No, Carmine.
Carmine. This is way better.
This is way better than Pipo's and La Torista.
La Teresita.
Teresita. This is way better than those.
This is the one that would give.
Drink everybody.
I think I'll drink. I'll go for the money.
I don't think so.
That's a lot of meat, guys.
It's good.
It is really good. Nothing's overpowering to it, but nothing like. I don't know how to explain it.
The ham stood out for me again.
I get more pork. I taste more pork, but there is more ham.
Someone's watching.
This is excellent.
It's good. I get it again.
Mm-hmm.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
What about you, John?
This is
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
right now. This is second on my list.
Yeah.
I have to agree. Not 3 people watching.
Now,
Who's watching? Hey guys, who's watching?
this one's what?
King Corona.
Corona.
Yeah.
This is King Corona, guys.
This is an excellent sandwich.
So
Look at that. It has looks like it has different salami on there too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you guys noticed or realize, as soon as we went to Ybor, all the meat became sliced rather than pulled pork.
Or yeah, diced up pork.
Yeah.
This,
Huh.
you can taste the pork. That different flavor of the pork. Or the salami, maybe. That's a good sandwich. It has a different taste.
Put that higher than Carmine's.
Huh?
I put that higher than Carmine's.
For real?
Yeah.
Jack put this under.
So
Carmine.
far.
What do you think? But
To be honest,
this is more of a of what I'm used to. The flavoring of the meat, stronger flavor of the meat.
I'm trying to see. So there's ham, pork, and then what's that in the middle? Was that ham and then?
There's salami and cheese. And pork, salami, and cheese. I like this one better than Carmine's.
I do too.
Carmine's was good.
Now, Carmine's is supposed to be the home of the Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
I'm someone who likes strong flavors, though, so that's why I put this one a little bit more.
The Carmine?
I think the bread is better in Carmine's,
Mm-hmm.
but this definitely has better meat, or at least stronger meat. What kind of cheese is that?
Swiss.
Swiss. That's a thick piece of Swiss too.
Mm-hmm.
That one's good.
What do you rate it?
Me?
Yeah.
4. Yeah. Carmine's was a 3.5. This was a 4.
So do you think this is better than Carmine's?
Yeah.
I rate Carmine's like a 2.5, 3. This is definitely 3, 3.5. I don't. So
It's good.
far, I don't think anything's gonna beat
Havana, unless the Columbia comes in clutch.
We'll see.
I don't know. It was really good. The last one.
The last one?
Yeah. I mean, the Carmine's was good too. It's so weird to see the difference between them and like Peepo's and
Yeah.
night and day. Night and day. They tried to do it. It's like they try to do it, and these people are like, "Hey, we've been doing."
The
are high.
price is like $5 more.
Yeah.
I can see why though. It tastes much better.
No, than Havana. Havana was only $7.
Yes, but look at the area it's in.
It's in Trinity. It's not a bad area.
It's like on the outskirts of Trinity.
This is the Columbia, you said?
Yeah, that's the Columbia.
Alright, the Columbia. Let's see. Now see, that's
I pull a shaved fork.
what
That's what you're used to?
that's what it should be like.
Has a
That
shaved
guy's-
fork.
Right?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
3.
Mm.
That's a classic taste.
They have much more salami in this one.
And then Montebello.
It literally spans the entire thing.
It's salami.
Hmm?
That's salami, not Montebello. Montebello's out in the Cuban. That
Would you rate this one? The bread's super flaky. Like,
Keep in mind, we did rebake it though, so it might not normally be as flaky. But
if it's any more flaky, we would have an issue.
I give this one a 4.5.
So you think this is better than Havana Dreamers and really?
I do not. I'd
This
say
is
a
a real
3.
Cuban.
I'd say a 3 for this one.
That's a real Cuban.
I will say this though, I won't be eating a Cuban for a while after this. What do you rate it, Josh?
I think this is second on the list.
Four?
You?
I said 3 already. 3. I don't. Havana's the only, to me honestly, the Havana's the only one that really.
Havana had very strong, very good flavors.
You know? Havana's
This
flavors,
had good flavor, but there wasn't like.
The salami was overpowering for me in that one.
Really?
Give me that one over
I
there.
didn't feel like that.
The one that's falling apart. This was.
See, I don't like salami. And I don't think Havana had salami in it, did they?
Mm-hmm.
But very little. They had a lot of pork. Now, when I have Cuban food, I usually have the, like the breaded, what is it?
You have what?
The breaded what? The beef, whatever it's called. I can't think what it's called. When I have,
Oh, palomino steak.
yeah, I have the breaded palomino steaks. Is usually what I eat.
I'm trying to place where they're going to be. In my head. I'm trying to do what we're doing. I think if I was going to do my 6,
Well, no, we were just saying what was their top one, right?
What was your top favorite, and then we'll do what the top 6 is.
The Colombian.
Wow.
Havana Dreamers for me.
Havana for me.
I thought the Colombian was a...
Colombia was a close second, I think.
It was second.
I like it better than Havana. I like Colombian better than Havana.
I don't know that they've gone downhill over the last few years.
But I will say this: I have my how I rate my 6 is the Colombian, Havana, Carmine's, King Corona,
The People's?
La Teresita, then People's.
People's was definitely the worst.
I agree, but switch 1 and 2, and that's mine.
Yeah, pretty.
That's mine. People's was horrible.
Yeah, People's and Carmine's I was really disappointed with.
Carmine's.
Or yeah, People's and
La Teresita.
Teresita I was really disappointed with.
The ones from Ybor were the best. Some of the best, besides Havana Dreamers.
Havana
Agreed.
was definitely I think the best.
I think they came in second. To me.
But voting wise, it would be Havana would be the top.
Yeah, because you guys would, two of you.
I don't, so if you had to have the perfect Cuban, what would you do? I would have the pork from Havana, and I would have the bread from which one was the bread that we really liked?
Havana.
The bread in Havana, but everything else from the Colombian. Everything else for the Colombia. That would be my perfect one.
Yeah, the pork had the best flavor from
To me,
Havana.
in the Colombia, the pickles and the mayo and mustard and the
good.
cheese.
It was good.
Oh,
Even the
meat.
salami and ham was great. I really didn't taste much pork in it. But the pork from Havana is really good.
Yeah, after
But to me, the Havana Dreamers, it just tastes like a pork sandwich, really. It tastes like a Cuban pork sandwich. If you go get a Cuban pork sandwich, that's what you taste. So,
Yeah, but they still have
Colombian, I taste a Cuban sandwich.
I mean, I'm not Colombian, so I really can't say, but
It's
I definitely think the flavors were stood out more in the Havana. At least the pork. The pork had a really good flavor. Havana.
Yeah,
really good.
it did. If you were eating a pork sandwich, a Cuban pork sandwich. We go get pork sandwiches at all these places, and you're probably going to have the best pork sandwich from Havana Dreamers because that was the most flavorful pork.
Yeah.
To be fair, none of these really put the pork from their roast. I don't think they put the
No,
from the
but
roast pork.
thinking as like everything has to work together for a Cuban to come together, I don't feel like everything came together for really, honestly, any of them.
Yeah.
But I think the two that came the closest was Havana and this one.
I don't think Havana tasted like a Cuban at all
From the Cubans.
because of the strong flavor of the pork. To me, it tasted like a pork sandwich, but it was a good sandwich.
Now the only place we didn't get, and I was gonna say this, and I totally forgot the Cuban sandwich shop.
Yeah, that's another really good Cuban too.
They have pretty good Cuban sandwiches.
There's so many places to get Cubans
Yeah,
in,
you're
in
in
Tampa.
You're in Tampa. Everyone has. You got a Cuban
Florida.
restaurant like it's like a Taco Bell.
But I mean, Alessi's has a Cuban. Every bakery has a Cuban.
Every restaurant is a Cuban.
Pretty much.
Every cafe.
But I mean, if you go to a Cuban restaurant and you get a Cuban, those are real Cubans. Every other, you go to Lucky Dill. That's not a Cuban.
Now, if we're talking strictly Tampa, where Havana is not in the equation because it's really not
Be
in
the
Tampa.
Colombian?
It's the Colombia. It's the Colombia all day, followed by Carmine, all day.
I'm very impressed with Havana's Dreamers' quality of food. We had the stuffed potato there. I loved it. You didn't like it. I loved
No.
it.
I liked it. It was just not how I'm used to having them. Because I've had them at other Cuban places, and it wasn't like that.
And they have double crabs there, but you need to call ahead for the double crabs, I think I said. And that's what we need to do. We need to do the best devil crab that we think we can find. Because there's some pretty good devil crabs out there as well.
I bet we
Another place that has a good sandwich is Borcadas. They have a great Cuban. It's over there off of 50, just on the south side of 275. It's right off 50 in one of those streets right there. I don't know
So
the
Columbia was your favorite?
street. Columbia was my favorite.
So then, what are we giving for the top 6? For the grub girls, what is going to be our top 6?
Well, if we go by popular vote, it would be Havana Dreamers, Columbia,
Probably Carmine's.
Carmine's, then King Corona, or did I say it the other way around?
No, King Corona.
King Corona, then Pipos.
Then La Fedecita,
yeah.
then Pipos.
Yeah.
So basically, if you feel like Grub Girls, if you feel like driving out to Port Richey / Trinity, go to Havana Dreamers. If not,
I told them if they came over, we'd buy them a Cuban. We'd buy them all a Cuban.
It's a little hole in the wall.
it's a little, it's a really
They've been there
pretty,
several years.
it's a little pretty cafe.
Mhm.
Really good food. They have a bunch of different stuff. I
Great
didn't even know.
cafe con leche.
Yeah, I didn't even see that they had that. But if not, if you're going to be just in the Tampa area, the
Ybor.
Columbia,
Yeah,
all the
Ybor.
way, hands down.
Columbia restaurant, if you actually go and actually eat an actual Columbia restaurant, has really, really pretty ambiance and stuff like that.
And the food's
Beautiful,
pretty good.
it's a beautiful restaurant. The
They're
food's
known
great.
for their paella,
Yeah.
the seafood paella that they serve. It's really good.
I can't think of what it's called.
Ropa vieja,
I think so.
the shredded beef.
The shredded beef with rice and
No,
yeah.
Ropa vieja.
They have really good plantains.
Mhm.
Platanos.
Plátano.
And they don't they do a thing, they do flan for dessert.
There's flan, yeah. They have flan. They have the rice pudding. They
Sure,
have
just like
the tres leches cake, and
Yeah, they have really good desserts.
that's good stuff.
That last one.
Tres leches cake. And I tell you what, Chewy's has got a great.
I'm just letting you know, whenever we go to Chewy's next, I'm calling ahead and asking for one.
A whole cake.
Whole cake.
Yeah.
So let's just do that tomorrow. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna we're gonna eat that just one sitting.
No, I can't do that.
I can't do that either. That's a
I can't
lot.
do that.
That's a big
Challenge.
No, I don't care. That challenge of me going into a hospital in a friggin' coma. I'm not doing that. You're crazy. So, all right, guys, that was.
So regarding prices,
Hmm.
we were gonna do that. So actually, Havana's was the cheapest.
No.
Yeah, it was like
People's was the cheapest.
People's?
Havana's was 6 something. People's was 5 something.
Okay, but everything else was over. King Corona was 9. Then everything else was over 10.
Carmine's and the La Teresita wasn't. It was like $6 at La Teresita. $7 at La Teresita.
Here. We have the receipts. All right. So La Teresita was $5.59. Havana was $6.96 with tax. King Corona was 9. Carmine's was $9.66. And
The Colombian.
Columbia was $10.85. And Pipo's was what?
5.
Five and change.
So yeah, as soon as you get to Ybor, it definitely goes up a little bit. For Carmine's, Carmine's, King Corona, and
Colombian.
Columbia was a little higher on those.
Yeah, that's where they're at though.
But yeah, it's a tourist area for one. Yeah, I think price wise and taste wise, I didn't really think Havana was the best.
I I understand where you guys are coming from, but to me, it's just like I said, it doesn't taste like a Cuban.
Right.
It's like a pork sandwich.
Which that's not bad either. Pork sandwiches are good.
I love pork sandwiches. I love a Cuban pork with the mojo and all. That's what made the flavor of that pork so good.
Yeah.
It was a mojo. They have a great mojo.
No one else did that. Everyone else was just like sliced pork.
Because that's what a Cuban is. It's sliced pork.
Like,
they do use the pork that they
Like Pipo's was a
make
like
the-
tasted was it Pipo's or La Fedecita was like a BLT. Tasted like a BLT. I think it
You
was
said
La
you
Fedecita.
said it was BLT.
Tastes
See,
like a
because they
BLT.
put lettuce and tomato in their Cubans.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
like
like
that.
that. That's
It's
not
a
Cubans
hot
supposed to have that.
sandwich. You don't want Yeah, you don't want lettuce and tomato press. That's nasty.
All right, guys. Again, you can subscribe.
Like.
Share.
And ring the notification bell.
And thank you for joining us on our adventure today.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.